So we're here with Chris Mahoney from Sony. Never heard that before?
That's right.
Yeah, and he just finished his panel. Could you tell us a little bit about your job and what you're up to and maybe what you guys talked about today?
Sure. So I'm the director of emerging platforms at PlayStation. And what that means is I'm very focused on all of our digital initiatives. The main ones that I focus on are PlayStation Mobile, PlayStation Home, and our non-game apps. But the wider group that I work with also handles PlayStation Plus, our digital downloads, basically everything that sort of runs the digital spectrum.
So I know you can't tell us about the new console, but is there anything you can tell us about how Home and the PlayStation Network may evolve on the next-gen consoles?
Well, you know, a lot of what we've learned from Home is it's provided us with a lot of learnings for even just this generation, right? So Home, you know, obviously is this premium platform. It has over 200 games, a lot of those are premium. And it's taught us a lot of things about what works and what doesn't work in that space. And we're using that to really sort of, you know, cross the digital divide, you know, and like really imbue those learnings in all parts of our business. So, you know, we have on the digital side, we have day-and-day digital downloads, like what we did with Mass Effect 3. We sponsor for our publisher fund a lot of independent titles like Dyad, Journey, you know, again, Swan. So we're really kind of applying a lot of things we've learned in those, you know, this generation to even the activities within this generation.
Are you guys ready to make any statements, or is there any projections on the future of physical media?
I mean, honestly, I think it's a golden age of publishing right now, you know, where $60 AAA game is doing well, and I think it's going to continue to do well. And I think freemium models and stuff like that actually brings new opportunities to the space. So our CEO, Jack Trenton, even says that, you know, we want to be everywhere the gamers are, right? And I think that's very true.
So it's not either or necessarily.
It's everything. I mean, I honestly think the pie is growing so much that it's not really the most exciting conversation to talk about how we divide the pie quite yet, because I think there's so many opportunities for so many people. And so in that golden age of publishing, we're really focusing on everything from the AAA $60 games retail, which is extremely important to us, to also, you know, some of the smaller, you know, unknown titles developed by one person, like Dyad. And we work very closely with those people to help nurture those games as well.
So there's a lot of indie developers here at the conference. Is there anything you can tell them of how they can maybe position their game, or tips for them, and maybe someday hopefully to distribute through PSN?
Yeah, I mean, I think one of the greatest things with working with a company like PlayStation is that we really give small companies the resources to make their games either great or just known. You know, so you know, we have 100 million PlayStation Network subscribers, and a lot of those people are waiting for the latest announcement from PlayStation on what the newest game is. You know, whether it's an indie or AAA game. And so when I look at a lot of the independent developers, I think to a lot of them it's important to build the game that they want to build, but they want to really respect that. But by partnering with us, they also get the opportunity to broadcast that message to a wide group of gamers that are looking for a great game. You know, I played, you know, Dyad, and I've seen all the videos from Swan. I played the heck out of the Journey, and those are all great games built by smaller teams that leverage the promotional vehicle of PlayStation, as well as, you know, in some cases, we work directly with like Santa Monica Studios and some other studios to help bring their games to life.
Yeah, it's exciting that, you know, in the entertainment industry as a whole, that, you know, indie developers, indie musicians, everybody are kind of getting more of a platform to be able to get out to the mainstream. So
absolutely.
It's really cool to see in games as well.
Absolutely, and that's such a big part of the sort of future of PlayStation. You know, we have PlayStation Mobile coming, which, you know, for the first time you'll be able to, you know, run PlayStation games on PlayStation certified devices, and that presents a whole new platform for people, you know, independent publishers to publish their games, and that's a very open platform. You know, so independent publishers can make great games.
Cool. Yeah. All right, well, thanks a lot, Chris. I appreciate you coming by, and I hope you have a good rest of the conference.
Sounds great.
All right, thanks a lot.
Yeah.